Recap. I had no one to turn to, and no place to call my home, so I wandered around until I somehow made my way to New York, where I encountered the most unlikely people I had ever met and had all sorts of fantastic adventures with them. So anyway, there was this boy, right? And another boy, and a girl, and another girl. And the boy was kind of cute. I think he liked me. Everybody loves Mary Sue, right? And if they don't, they should. But, you see, I could tell right away that these were no ordinary boys and girls. In fact, 3 of them were half-bloods, and the other was a satyr. Never mind how I know this. It's not important, okay? Suddenly, using my ability to see into the future, which the Soother oh so completely forgot to mention, I was able to realize that soon terrible danger would befall us. I tried to tell the satyr, but he wouldn't listen. Instead, he led us straight into the Cyclops lair. Oh, shoot. Y'all aren't supposed to know that it's a Cyclops lair yet, even though it's pretty obvious. So yeah, pretend I never said that, okay? Okay. So then all of the others got captured by the monster, right down to the little girl with blonde hair. Using my mind-reading talents, I had found out that their names were Luke, Grover, Annabeth, and Thalia. Since I am brave and beautiful and smart and courageous and pretty and intelligent and not at the least cowardly and adorable and with a high IQ and totally awesome with a thesaurus, I was able to boldly sneak up behind the big, ugly monster and kill it. Yeah, kill it. Dead. But after it was dead, I sunk to the ground, sobbing in remorse. How could I have taken the life of an innocent creature like that? All it had done was attempted to eat my friends. Although everyone tried their best to console me, it wasn't until Luke gave me a big hug and told me that I was a special snowflake that I felt better. So then we went to camp, and a lot of random crap happened. And what's-her-name with the heavy black eyeliner got turned into a tree. And Luke would have been inconsolable if not for me. I cheered him right up. Yay me, right? I know, totally. So then time passed, and I grew up to be beautiful, the best sword fighter in camp. I could even beat Luke, yay me. And really good at stuff that involves water and archery and talking to animals. And, well, I was pretty good at everything. Sigh. Oh, to be cursed with Mary Sooness. Anyway, I started going out with Luke, and I think I made that little girl, Annabelle, Bethana, jealous, because I found my silk slippers. I don't know where I got them. The author just randomly put them in there because she always wanted a pair herself, filled with toothpaste. But, you see, I am a good-hearted person who forgives everyone for anything they do, so I went over to the Athena cabin, where what's-her-name too were staying now, and gave her a big hug, and said, I still love you, even though you're so mean. Then WHN2 wept tears of joy, so glad she was finally accepted by someone. And everything was fine and peachy until a couple of years later this boy came along. He was a special boy. You see, not as special as me, of course, but special nonetheless. He had black hair and green eyes, and the minute I saw him, I felt this connection thingy. It's hard to put into words, or maybe the author's vocabulary just isn't big enough to describe it. But it was this bond, almost like we were brother and sister. Tee-hee, that's a very obvious hint at the plot, people. Insert big grin. WHN2 took care of him and then showed him around the camp, and guess where he got put? In the Hermes cabin, right next to me. Insert another big grin. So of course I was helpful and nice to him, and I think he had a crush on me, like every other boy in camp did. What a bunch of losers. I mean, half of them are butt ugly. Besides, Luke would always be the one for me. Just because I dated Travis Toll and Duckendorf and Lee Fletcher and Malcolm and a bunch of others doesn't mean I don't love him. I'm just bad at commitment. Yeah, that's it. So then we were all playing capture the flag, and as usual, my team was winning because of my superior skills. And then he got claimed, by Poseidon, of course. And I had known it all along because I'm psychic. So then we were all playing capture the flag, and as usual, my team was winning because of my superior skills. And then he got claimed, by Poseidon, of course. And I had known it all along because I'm psychic as well. But the author just forgot to mention that. Then everyone turned and stared at me. I looked up, and what do you know? There was a spinning trident swirling over my head, just like the one over the kid's head. The trident started to fade, but before I had time to fully digest what exactly this meant, oh my god, the color suddenly flared again, and a new symbol appeared, one of a silver bow and arrow. That one started to fade, but then a new one appeared, a peacock. And then right after that one started to fade, the symbol of a lightning bolt appeared over my head. Everyone immediately turned their attention from the kid to me. "Hey, you were just claimed by 4 different gods," some random girl yelled, just in case the reader had lost too many brain cells reading this monstrosity and couldn't process that fact. I blushed. Well, I was quite special, of course, and I knew that, and everyone else knew that. But was I really special enough to get claimed by 4 gods, 2 of whom were maiden gods, and the other 2 of whom had taken an oath not to have kids? Well, duh. It's called a rhetorical question, people. Smirk. But, as I was saying, Chiron trotted over. "Hey, dude, cool. You just got claimed by, like, 4 gods. Or 2 gods and 2 goddesses. Rad. Totally rad." He nodded his head sagely, and the soother decided that she hadn't butchered Chiron's character enough, and mercifully gave him more lines. "So yeah, where'll you stay? You could stay in, like, all 4 cabins, but not at once, 'cause that'd be, like, impossible. So, yeah. Oh, maybe I should call up Olympus and ask, what's going on?" I nodded, bowing my head to show my humility. It was important to show everyone that no matter how many guys I was claimed by, I was still the same old, perfect Sapphyre everyone knew and loved. So Chiron called Olympus, using this telephone because the author forgot what the kind of messaging you do with a drachma is called, and was too lazy to look it up, and immediately dropped the phone like it was a hot potato. "Dudes, what's going on over there?" he bellowed. "It sounds like you're having a party! A loud party! A really loud party! Except you're all yelling and stuff. So, be quiet so I can ask you a question." "Oh, I think the Olympians are yelling at one another," called the same girl as before. "Why are they yelling?" I asked quietly, my voice teetering on the edge of tears. "Is it because of me? I didn't want to start a fight." Chiron looked at me gravely. "I'm afraid so, kiddo. They're all mad about you being claimed by multiple gods." He turned and yelled into the mouthpiece. "Chillax, dudes! Seriously!" Then he turned back to me. "I think what happened was..." It's a cliffhanger! So that's where it stops. That's chapter 2. And, I don't know what else to say because I am talking in weirdly. Goodbye. Maybe. No, I'm gonna stay. So how was your day? Mine was good. Okay, you guys don't care. I know. Goodbye. "Hey, you just got claimed by 4 different gods," some random girl yelled, just in case the reader had... Oh, it's a girl. "And I had known it all along because I'm Psychus." I'm Psychus? I don't even know if that's a word. So then we went to Cramp. We went to Cramp, yeah. Chiron looked at me gravely. "I'm afraid so, kiddo." Whoa, I just gave him a country accent. I am sorry, people.